Chapter 2. The Northern Mountains. Let's learn the Himalayas, the Himachal, life in the region, the Himadri, the Shivalik range and the northeastern states. The northern part of India is bordered by the Himalayas, the Karakoram and the Kailash mountain ranges. These mountain ranges extend from Kashmir in the west to Arunachal Pradesh in the east. The northern mountains stretch across India, Bhutan, Tibet, Nepal, Afghanistan and Pakistan. Info Hive. It is believed that Himalayan mountains were formed around 70 million years ago. Info Hive. Tenzing Norgay of India and Edmund Hillary of New Zealand were the first to climb Mount Everest in 1953. The Himalayas. The northern mountain ranges in India are the Himalayan mountain ranges. The Himalayan range is the highest mountain range in the world. It has an average height of 5,600 meters. Their east-west extent is about 2,400 kilometers with a width of about 150 to 400 kilometers. Thus, it covers an area of 6 lakh square kilometers. The Himalayas form a wall between India and China. The Himalayas are young, fold mountains growing every year and increasing their height. Many important Indian rivers like the Ganges, the Brahmaputra and the Indus originate from the Himalayas. The Himalayas consist of 3 parallel ranges from north to south, intersected by valleys and plateaus. They are the Himadri, Great Himalayas, the Himachal, Middle Himalayas, the Shivaliks, Outer Himalayas. Brain tickler. Who was the first Indian woman to climb Mount Everest? Info Hive. Mount Everest, Nepalese call it Sagarmatha, which means the goddess of the sky, while in Tibet it is known as Chomolungma. The Himadri. This range lies in the extreme north, extending from Nanga Parbat in the west to Namcha Barwa in the east. It contains all the highest peaks. It is extremely cold. Many snow-capped mountain peaks adorn this region. The average height of this region is about 6,000 meters. Out of the 10 highest mountain peaks in the world, 9 peaks are in the Himadri region of the Himalayan ranges. The 3 highest peaks are Mount Everest, 8,848 meters, is the highest mountain peak of the Himalayas as well as in the world. It is located on the Nepal-China border. Kanchenjunga, 8,598 meters, is the highest peak of India. Nanda Devi, 7,816 meters, is the second highest Himalayan peak in India. The Himalayas are the source of many large perennial rivers. These rivers meet to form 2 large river systems. The Indus Basin. The Indus River, along with the rivers in the northwestern part of India, Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, Beas and Satluj, forms Indus Basin. River Indus with its source in Tibet flows through Pakistan into Arabian Sea. The Ganga-Brahmaputra Basin. The Ganga and the Brahmaputra along with their tributaries form this river basin. The source of Ganga is Gangotri. glacier, while the Brahmaputra river originates from Angsi glacier in the Himalayas. In Tibet, Brahmaputra is also known as Sangpo River. These two rivers meet in Bangladesh and form the world's largest delta. This delta region is famous as the Sundarbans. Brain tickler. Name any two mountain peaks of the Himadri region. Info Hive. In 1865, Mount Everest was named in honor of Sir George Everest, the former Surveyor General of India. However, the Chinese want it to be named as Komalangma, meaning the mother of the world. The Himachal. The mountain range which runs parallel between the outer Himalayas, the Shivaliks in the south and the great Himalayas in the north is classified as the middle Himalayas, the Himachal. The average height of this range varies from 3,500 to 4,500 meters. Its average width is nearly 80 kilometers. Its higher reaches are covered with snow throughout the year. It has many glaciers like Gangotri and Yamunotri. The Ganga and the Yamuna originate from these glaciers. There are so many beautiful valleys in this region. Some of these are Shimla, Srinagar, Manali, Dalhousie and Dharamshala. The Shivaliks. Shivalik literally means the tresses of Shiva. The southernmost range of the Himalayas is known as the Shivalik range or the outer Himalayas or lower Himalayas. They lie between the middle Himalayas and the northern plains. The Shivaliks ascend from the Great Plains of North India. Unlike the other two ranges, they are rather discontinuous. The average height of the Shivaliks is over 1,000 meters. Its average width varies from 10 to 50 kilometers. This range has broad valleys that are called duns. Dehradun and Kothari Dun are the important examples. Nainital, Mussoorie, Lansdowne, etc. are some of the beautiful hill stations in this region. The slopes are covered with thick forest. The area at the foothills is called the Terai region. It receives heavy rainfall and the land is fertile. Its Purvanchal range lies in the northeastern part of India. The government has made several protected forest areas to stop deforestation and protect animals. They are Jim Corbett National Park, Kaziranga National Park, Rajaji National Park. Importance of the Himalayas. The Himalayas protect India from enemies and the cold winds blowing from Central Asia. They stop the monsoon winds bringing rainfall to the northern plains. Thick forests of the Terai region are home to rich wildlife. These forests are also a source of wood, medicines, fruits and resins. Rivers like Ganga, Yamuna and Kosi originate from the glaciers of the Himalayas. These rivers not only give fresh water but also bring with them fertile soil to the plains. Dams have been built on rivers originating from the Himalayas to produce electricity. Life in the Himalaya region. The Himalaya region extends across many states including Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand and northeastern states. Jammu and Kashmir. The Mughal Emperor Jahangir said about Jammu and Kashmir, Gar Firdaus, Barvi, Zameen Ast, Hameen Asto, Hameen Asto, Hameen Ast, meaning, if there is ever a heaven on earth, it is here, it is here. Kashmir's Summer capital is Srinagar and winter capital is Jammu. In winters, Kashmiris use kangris, small pots with burning coal, to keep themselves warm. Kahwa, a traditional tea with spices and almond, is popular here. Kashmiris wear a loose woolen kurta called firan and salwar. They produce fine arts such as pottery and various handmade crafts. The shikara is a type of wooden boat found on Dal Lake. Some places of tourist attraction include Vaishno Devi Temple, Dal Lake, Gulmarg, Pahalgam, etc. Himachal Pradesh. Himachal Pradesh is the land of snow, lofty peaks, rivers, streams, alpine meadows, and lush, fruit-laden valleys. Shimla, the capital of Himachal Pradesh, is still very much a British-era township in appearance and atmosphere. The people of this region are farmers. They mainly grow rice, maize, barley, potato, and fruits like plums, pears, peaches, apples, and apricots. Himachal Pradesh boasts of numerous wonderful hill stations, which are particularly cool in summers. Shimla, Dalhousie, Kullu, Manali, and Kufri are a few of the hill stations in Himachal Pradesh. They offer breathtaking scenery and countless options of adventure sports. Dharamshala, where the Dalai Lama lives, is another important center on the tourist map. Dussehra is the main festival in Kullu. Uttarakhand. Uttarakhand was earlier called Uttaranchal. This mountain state is a paradise for adventure sports. It includes mountaineering, trekking, skiing, skating, water sports, and aero sports like hang gliding, paragliding. The state is divided into two divisions, Garhwal and Kumaon. It is often referred to as Dev Bhumi. Nainital and Mussoorie are popular hill stations. Uttarakhand has a number of pilgrimage destinations like Kedarnath, Badrinath, Haridwar, and Rishikesh. Info Hive. Mawsynram, a village on the Khasi Hills, Meghalaya, receives the highest recorded average rainfall in the world. Northeastern states. The northeastern part of India has 7 states called Seven Sisters. People in these states follow their own customs and traditions. There is great religious and ethnic diversity within the 7 states. Arunachal Pradesh, also known as the Orchid State of India. It is the largest state in the northeast. Brahmaputra River enters India through this state. The state has an extensive forest cover and agriculture is the main occupation of the people. Stilted houses are a unique feature of this state. Assam. Assam is the gateway to the northeast, a state known for its breathtaking scenic beauty and the rarest flora and fauna. It is dominated by the mighty river Brahmaputra, which has a fertile alluvial plain for growing rice. Tea is a famous product of this state. Assam is famous for its sal-tree forest. Kaziranga National Park is one of the most famous attractions in Assam. It is the native place for the famous one-horned rhino. Meghalaya. Meghalaya is mainly a Christian-dominated state, a botanical wonder. The pitcher plant, an insect-eating plant, is found in the state. The Khasi, Garo, and Jaintia are people with a rich cultural heritage. They grow rice, potatoes, and pineapples. The state has the highest average rainfall in the country. Mizoram. Mizoram literally translated means land of the highlanders. The highest peak in Mizoram is the Blue Mountain. The jungles are home to tigers, wild boars, leopards, monkeys, barking deer, sambars, and elephants. Manipur. Manipur is the land of rich valleys, surrounded by beautiful hills and lakes. People here depend entirely on agriculture, animal husbandry, fisheries, and forestry. They mainly celebrate Durga Puja and Diwali. It is the only state among the seven sisters to have a classical dance form. Tripura. People here grow rice, jute, and bamboo. Bamboo is used to make handicrafts. Near Mehel, a place in water 53 kilometers away from Agartala, looks like a fairy tale castle. Info Hive. Northeastern states are connected to the rest of India via a narrow strip in West Bengal called Siliguri Corridor or Chicken's Neck. Nagaland. Nagaland is almost entirely inhabited by the Naga tribes. The Nagas are known for their handicrafts like wood carving, bamboo craft, and pottery. Agriculture and animal husbandry are the main occupations here. Nagas are expert hunters. They also love dancing. Info Hive. Purvanchal Range is also known as the Patkai Range. Recap. The Himalayan range is the highest mountain range in the world. The Himalayas have three parallel ranges, Himadri, Himachal, and Shivalik range. The Himalayas form a wall between India and China. The Himalayas are young fold mountains growing every year and increasing their height. Mount Everest is the highest peak of the Himalayas with a height of 8,848 meters. Life skills. Father, what causes landslides? They are result of dam construction on the hills, deforestation, and unplanned construction of roads. What can be done to prevent it? Maintaining the drainage system, growing more trees, construction of dams in a way that would cause less harm to nature. Wake up and save our mountains. Values for life. Uncontrolled human activities are causing severe damage to our environment and atmosphere. Rapid melting of ice caps, global warming, etc., which cause various frequent natural disasters, are a result of such activities. We need to stop, rethink, learn from our mistakes, and take measures to prevent us from self-destructing ourselves.